Welcome back, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as we get right back to it in the third quarter.
A lot of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this was in the first half. He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we... Play action now. Cousins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
And Nick Bosa.
Everyone on offense not doing their job, but let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long. 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
Cousins. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
It's tight ends because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's brought to the ground.
I had to note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
There will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least
a play fake. Now Greer to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some better.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Oh, Tito Agbanaya.
Started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there.
42, it's a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel...
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And complete. Spiller out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he... On second down, here's Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Justin Herbert.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
And there's a little bit of a case of back to the future because Justin got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go play action. Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a shot.
Off the play fake. Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. A big... On first down, Justin Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Herbert on first down now. He's got it. It's Spiller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the... And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after a play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their job.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth.
Knowing that he has faith in his defense, that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Well,
now Cousins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center.
Now it's Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. And it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And the failure to the air again. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And they stop him up short of first down as they get him about the 43. That's good. Throwing is Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on D.
On first down, it's Herbert. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. They'll get 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Herbert now. And this throw a bit late as he...
Because if you throw one out there that hangs a little bit or you float it, it can be picked off and returned for a touchdown. And boy, what a dramatic turn of events that would be.
And they snap it to Herbert. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as
throwing, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 30. They'll throw again. Cousins. Pass caught here by Osborne. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. Complete.
Each time they go at each other.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all.
And he pulls the ball in.
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I love how the game tried to say this wasn't a touchdown. Why they freaking cheating us like that, bro? In real life, this nigga would have dragged his feet. Come on, bro. Bro, straight cheating, bro.
Enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And from a defense
to make a play.
To throw, Cousins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Micah Parsons down. 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face.
Now Cousins.
Nigga, how?
Played, it's Hockenson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Now it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the... Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys. Here's Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockett.
Right here, right now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it. Clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in.
All the way downfield.
This to possibly force OT. This ball intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for a better decision.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Why Herbert playing with that man like that, bro? Pause.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Chargers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.